think it was that one. Where is it? I think it's that one. No, it might be that one. I think it was that one I was thinking of. But there you go. Let's come back. Feet. Did I find it under Rachel? Back file. Yeah, let's have a quick look through these pics. I'll know it if I see it straight away. Do you know what? I bet I put it under standing. I wonder if I put it on standing. I hope I did. Standing. Standing. Please be there. There's a great picture of Rachel Levine, who's supposed to be a man to a woman, which is actually a double flip-flop. Took us ages to get air gates, didn't it, Shawnee? Gates. Eye show speed. Sloping jawline. Look at the two eggheads side by side. None of it's real. I show the YouTubers. There's none of them. I don't know how to get this through to you lot, but there's none of them that pass the tests. You're not allowed to influence people. The closest you can get is what I do. Twitter, YouTube. But I don't have 50 million subscribers. Walking. There weren't many gates on this one. There's the one with Trump. Trump's in full mince. She's from Digwa, look. There's a full mince. Female queue line. There's an Abbey Road right there. Inline footfall. There's a ski whiff inline there. 8 and 4. Straight. Look. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Dude. Woman. In that order. Up and down body. That looks like a awooga. That looks like a... Surely that's a sausage. Let's have a look. Tell me I've got a cock-a-doodle-doo. What is that? Awooga! What is that? I'm not sure, but you're getting it.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
My ding-ding-dong. My ding-ding-dong. That looks like a penis to me, mate. A lovely little mince right there. Chicken nom-nom thighs. Again with the feet outwards. Look at that. Just place some tulips, right? As we tiptoe through the tulips all day long. Who are we looking at? Gianfani Infantino is a girl. Final answer. Open that one. Close it. We're done. Flat Earth Dave. Paste. Giovanni Infantino. I think that's it. Yeah. Right, Giovanni Infantino. David Weiss. Back file. David W. Search. Flat Earth Dave. FTM walked into the bar. The bartender said, "Why the long face?" Open eye sockets, look. Coffee bean eyes. Small high set ears. Pink lips. Small mouth. Tiny dentures. Dave has got really small teeth. Nothing like mine. I've got the lion smile. There it is there. You can't quite see it. You see it better there, look. If you think of the male dental arch versus the female dental arch, look how wide that is. You think of the male dental arch as a letter C. Think of drawing a letter C, and the woman's think of drawing the letter U. You know how you get much more of a curve to the C? Well, that's what you get, much more of a curve to the smile. And if you draw a letter U, it's a much more narrow curve, yeah? And that's what you get in there, that narrow curve. And that's exactly what that is there. It's a narrow curve. All of them have got it. Professor Dave, Dave Weiss, Dolores, Dave Murphy. They've all got... Look, Roseanne Barr has got a bigger set of teeth than David Weiss. Roseanne Barr's face is wider and shaped like a cannonball than Dave's Tic Tac. Five head versus forehead. Wide eyes versus close eyes. Large low set ears. Look where the earrings are hanging. Versus the high set ears. A wide mouth, a narrow mouth. Bigger teeth, smaller teeth. Red lips, pink lips. David Weiss, one of my favourite flat earthers, went off me when I started calling them all out. Not for being flip-flops, just for being all interlinked. I was starting to see lies and liars, not the flip-flops. I couldn't see that Dave was a flip-flop, but I was just seeing links between certain flat earthers, and they were telling lies, and I was getting mad at it. And I think that's when I just made my own channel. I can't remember. I can't remember when that happened. But that's when I started doing my own flat earth stuff, because I was so miffed at them all. Especially when I pulled them all on the flip flops. But then when I realised Dave Murphy's got a squashy face, pink lips, tiny ears, cone head. David Weiss has got a long face, close set eyes, pink lips, sloping jawline, pointed chin. Professor Dave from the Globe side, open eye sockets, beautiful chocolatey eyes, pink lips, rounded jawbone, vertical five head. Once I started seeing them, none of them cared about this topic because they knew they were going to lose their flat earth subs if they spoke about it. Me, I didn't give a crap. I don't give a crap. I still don't give a crap. And they'll sit and talk flat earth bollocks forever and ever and ever and take donations off all the flat earthers in that community. It's a big community, flat earth. And they're all hook, line and sinkered for these mong chops, these flip-flops. As far as I'm concerned, I'll never ask you for a penny. I never have. Everything I've done is for free. I've done over 25,000 celebrity trans investigations on paper, in pictures, like this. 25,000 of these. I'm now trying to make 25,000 videos to match it, and then I can rest. I should be an old man by then. These people are out to make money. I'm out to save your soul. I don't care about the flat earth. I don't. The earth is flat. God created a very stationary flat plane. It was written in the Bible. Truth. In a book where I'm told not to look, not to read. But I love the Bible. I love all versions of it. This whole thing has been a up and down roller coaster for me. Because I'm a real man. I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy. Experiencing freedom for the first time in my life. I've never felt so free and so lonely, right? Because I've lost all my friends and family, but they're slowly coming back. They are. Like Kyle yesterday. I ain't seen him forever. And the first thing he said was, it's all coming true, Pete. Everything you said. Everyone said you was crazy, but everything you said's come true. I said, yeah, wait till you get to the flip-flops. Then you'll be able to see who's telling us these lies. And that's the difference that they don't want. They want you to carry on arguing flat earth with your friends and family. Well, you can argue this with your friends and family, but I've told you, if they're willing to listen and accept the truth, it'll be there for you. If not, move on. Find the wheat. Find the wheat around you. We're sparse. We are. Maybe that 144,000 figure in the Bible's correct. I've got no idea. Maybe it's 144,000 teachers like me. Natural ones. Like I said, Dave Murphy was the first video that I realised the world was flat. I came to the conclusion before I even realised I was watching a flat earth video. It was wonderful. A miracle, Father. An absolute miracle from God. And I idolised Dave Murphy. And she knew it. She knew I did. So Bevy was another one I idolised. For teaching me these things. For I'll always be grateful for that. Don't shoot the messenger. Just the messenger. The people above these are the ones that did it. And they did it to them as well. And that's why sometimes I think maybe they didn't want to live this life that they've led. Maybe Dave would like to been Davina. Dave's got a massive ass. You have, Dave. You got junk in the trunk, Shaniqua. Maybe Dave is sorry for it. And maybe she's not. Because as much truth as I found out of Dave, she said she saw the Twin Towers collapsing. She was on her way to work. She was driving as they fell down. She also says that there is no Jesus and you're not saved. Like I said, this is my faith. I don't ram it down your throat, but I do speak about him. There ain't nobody in this world that won't let me not talk about him. Because all the way through Flat Earth, people like Dave and other people wanted me to stop talking about Jesus and the salvation that comes with the faith and the belief that he did this for you. God paid your speeding tickets. He paid for all your sins. But Dave don't want me to believe like that. He don't want me to have faith. And faith in other people around me that they will also be created in the image of Christ. Because that's what Christianity does. It recreates a person's personality into the image of Christ. A much more loving soul. When I beg for mercy in front of God, I'm going to know that I had faith. That he did something for me. There were things that are written, the words of Jesus, that just, they moved me. They literally moved me. Emotionally, spiritually. Sometimes physically, I've been dropped to my knees. Especially when I hear it repeated to me. In miraculous ways, Father. You are amazing. Only you and I know these things, right, Father? Satan doesn't know you can do this. Or what you've shown me. But Dave don't want me to have faith. He don't want me to have faith. He wants me to drink piss. Don't you, Dave? Where's the picture of you drinking piss, Dave? Where is it? Can't find it! Dave drinks piss. I don't know if it's a medicine. When I was a flat earther, it kind of made sense that God would put medicine within my body. But would it be something that I eject out of my body every few hours because I don't need it? Would it be in there? I don't know. See, my problem with urine therapy, that's what it's called, urine therapy, is that my cousin did it and she was on death's door. And now, I mean, she was wheelchair bound. They give her 2 years and she started drinking her own piss, and within 2 years, she doesn't look like she does when she was 19, but she's thin and in shape like she is when she was 19, you know? Whether it's a placebo that happened, I've got no idea. I just... I can't do it myself, you know. I have to. I'll be alive. I said I didn't try my own piss because of these people. But the first time I did, I just spat it out. That's horrible. No, you got no fucking chance. I ain't drinking that shite. Pete Shea. Pete Shea. Oh, Peter. Drink your own piss, Peter. Carrie Madesh. He's got a big jaw and a nice set of gnashes. That is an absolute egghead. If you can't see that egghead with a squashy face and a small teeth, I can't help you. You need to practice. You need to research. Flat Earth. David Weiss, you must be in the back file. Where is she? David Weiss. There she is. Is that the only one? Yeah. I've got to thank Shawnee for the gates on this one. There's one student that took it up at the same time as me. I taught him skulls and Bevy taught us both gates. And now Bevy denies the skulls, even though both myself and Shawnee have done our damnedest to make sure people understand skulls. Because you don't always have these gates. You don't always have this luxury. In which case you've got to draw back to this face and skull recognition. I always give honour where it's due. Kate was the first person I ever saw use a skull. Not the triangle, the skull overlay. But I didn't understand what she was doing. I understood what she was doing, showing me it was a female skull. But I didn't understand the skull. It was no. Kate didn't really speak a lot about the skull. So I had to sit and practice and learn over and over again with thousands of celebrities until I understood the distance in their eyes. And one day I was just browsing and I saw cats and dogs in pairs, and all of a sudden I could see the male cat versus the female cat, the male dog versus the female dog, and so on and so on. And when I started looking at all the animals, it was the same through 99% of the animals. The male's got a bigger face, and I was just like, is that the same with... That's what she was... She showed me the female skull going over a female skull, but didn't demonstrate enough the differences in the rectangle shaped eyes, etc. And then I could just see these big triangle, little triangle, and that's how it all come about. Because you lied to me. You couldn't be true about your core identity. And when I found out about it, you tried your best to shut me up. Fair enough. It's part of the game, right? I, as your adversary, have to be persecuted in the living. You not so much. But your time will come, right? 75 Christmases we get down here, boys and girls. 75 of them. I started at the age of 40 to repair the damage that Satan has done to my soul, my spirit, my faith. I've had 13 years repairing the lies that were all around me, inside of me, things that I believed. I was a monkey on a spinning ball, etc., etc., etc. I'm still grateful that David Weiss taught me things. But you still can't be honest, David. That's the problem. When are any of you going to be honest and tell the world exactly what you are? Upside down eggheads. I'm ranting again. David Weiss, Flat Earth, fails forensics. Did you see the gates? Did I show you the gates? I don't know if I showed you the gates. Sorry. There you go. Thank you to Shawnee for the gates. I'm sure there's another David Weiss with white leggings. Or am I thinking of Alex Michael? Oh no, I think Sean's got another meme with extra gates on it. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I'm grateful for the truth. I'm grateful for the natural students out there that want to learn from me. I am. To all of you listening that are natural born woman with a womb, natural born man with broad shoulders and narrow hips. I'm grateful for your listening. I am. I'm happy that I taught you the truth, that you heard it from a genuine guy that's not hiding his core identity, that's not here to lie to you. I'm not getting paid. I'm not on a script. If I am scripted, I'm scripted by God. And that script blows through me like the Holy Spirit when I speak freely, that is. And that's what they used to hate when I had the Flat Earth channel. When I started to channel that spirit, that happiness inside of myself, they hated it. They had to come in and interrupt me and put me off, change the subject. No. That's why I don't read chat so much, even when you're black and oranges up there. I just don't give a shit. I don't care about your request. I'm talking. You understand? You can blast it in there as many times, orange. I don't care. I just carry on. When I'm talking about God, I'm talking about God. No one interrupts me. No one. That's what used to happen on the Flat Earth channel. Sometimes I'd be there on my own. All of a sudden, it'd fill up with people. They all wanted to butt in because I was talking about something genuine, which is not what you get a lot of, is it, in real life on YouTube or on television? You don't get a lot of people talking genuinely, honestly, openly. You just get actors with scripts, told to say this, told to say that. Like David Murphy got told to tell you the world was flat, but to deny Jesus. Dave Weiss got told you to tell you that the world was flat, but not to acknowledge Jesus or anyone, but to gaze at the sun instead. That's your glory, gazing at the sun. Sun gazers. Helios worship. I worship the spiritual Heavenly Father, the God of all things. I say the God of all things, that's the goat, innit? The creator of all things, that's what I mean. Not the God of all things. The God of all things is the goat. The goat-head God, Baphomet. That's why they call Ronaldo the goat. I'm talking about the creator of all things. I'm not talking to Satan. When I say God, I know who I'm talking to. I'm not talking to Satan, the devil, Beelzebub. I'm not talking to the bad. I'm talking to the spiritual Father that's above me, and I know he's there. His presence has been acknowledged by my consciousness so many times through nature alone. His greatness and his majesty knows no bounds. He allows me to see these things. He allows you to see these things. That's a blessing, isn't it? That no longer these people can lie to you. No longer can they interrupt your connection with God. Because that's what it's about. They want to interrupt your connection, your re-establishment of heaven in you. The kingdom of heaven resides within you. The greatest lesson that Jesus gives. Truly is. Flat Earth changed my life. It did. It changed the way I look at the perspective. But God changed me. These subjects that you dip your heads into, and they, like I said, they change your life, the way your perspective on life. But God changes you from the inside out. And these people don't want you to talk. They don't want me to talk about him. They don't want you to find him. Some of them don't want to find him. You understand? Some of these people do not want to find him. They're quite happy with the heinous lies they've told humanity and the gifts given in rewards from Satan to influence the living. There's no influence in the dead because you made your choice in the living. You're either going up or you're going down. You either was good or you were bad. You was either sorry or you were not. Oh, I agree. I agree, Raymond. We are the temple. That's why Jesus said you can tear this temple down and in 3 days I'll rebuild it. That's what happened when I realised I wasn't spinning. God came into my spirit, my mind, my consciousness. He tore everything down and rebuilt me in 3 days. With the power and the technology. With the power and the spirituality that only God can do. And I truly believe in miracles. I'm in a miraculous world. I'm in a place where spirits move me, including the Holy Spirit. Aren't you happy that you got the chance to see these things? Even if the world hates you all around, aren't you happy? I am. I thought about it a few times. I'd like to go back to the way I was and not know, and I always come back to the conclusion: you'd just be as unhappy, wouldn't you? I'm happier now than I've ever been in my life, and it might be because I've cut out all those negative people in my life, friends, family. They were here. If they did these things to me after I found out the truth, what things did they do to me? Whilst they were friendlies with me, you know? What other things did they do nasty behind my back? I don't spend time wasted on thinking about that now. You know, friendships lost and times, years wasted. I can't do anything about it. It's water under the bridge. All I can do is make new friends, like-minded ones this time, and know by the conversations I have with them, where I'm talking to someone who's a godly man, not Kerry, a godly man or a godly woman. And even that's not a surefire shot, is it? I don't just mean a godly man, I mean someone who truly knows, like I do, that God exists. It's not faith. It's not blind faith. It's not a guess. It's not a hint or a hunch. Outright, I know God exists. Nobody can take it away from me. Not now. No chance. Can never be removed from me. Are you a man or a mouse? A man or a mountain? I can move any mountain. David Weiss is a girl, by the way. I'm ranting again. I'm sorry. I'm away with the birds. Bye, Dave. Next, Dan Housen. She's got small, close-set eyes, hasn't she? Lacking jawbone. Donovan Andrew Danhausen, better known as anonymously as Danhausen, is an American professional wrestler as of February 26th. Signed WWE. Right, this is the new wrestler, is it? She got small ears, close set, rounded, open eyes, look. She's widest in the hairline. She got a small set of teeth. Soft jawline. She's not very big. Oh, she's very wide there, though. Anyone else seen it? Girls on tea. Girls on tea. Arms akimbo. Is he wearing a glove there? What's that all over his hand? It looks like he's stuck his hand in a bucket of raspberry ripple ice cream. She's pear-shaped. I'm done. Titties. Sloping shoulders. Bra strap's just going to fall straight off it, look. Straight off the shoulder. We're done. It's a wrestler walking. And then I can leave. Did it. I'm done. I am leaving. There's a partial.